rant about my interests and about my hobbies. And my interests include a lot of things, primarily storytelling and all sorts of storytelling, be it books, novels, poems, movies, shows, dramas, music, musicals, everything, literally any form of storytelling. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about three of my passion projects actually. One of them being the book that I'm writing, one of them being the musical that I'm writing. Ooh, musicals! One of them being Greek mythology inspired songs that I'm writing. So first I want to start by acknowledging the books that I'm writing. I'm writing a 3-book series that is about science fiction and fantasy. I, for the love of God, cannot seem to write anything that does not include fantasy in it. Like I started writing about science fiction, okay? It was supposed to be about this time machine, not time travel, rather the making of a time machine. So it was science fiction, right? Somehow fantasy just creeped in. I don't know how that happened. And then that was supposed to be one book. And then fantasy creeped in and made it a 3-book series. So it's about science fiction and fantasy. An entire 3-book series about 3 entire generations. And I adore it. Like there is some romance in there because romanticization is what makes life worth living. We need that. It's kind of about a mortal world and a fantasy world that exist side by side, coexist side by side. There are fantasy creatures there. There are creatures who live in the mortal world but are not mortals, and they come from the realm of Nyxeria, a realm of the goddess Nyx herself. Yes, goddess Nyx from Greek mythology. And is goddess Nyx present? No, it's just that the realm is named after the goddess Hecate. I'm going crazy. After the goddess Nyx. Because that realm was born from goddess Nyx herself. Like it was blessed by goddess Nyx and it was born from her magical powers. That's all I'm going to say for the book because I'm so excited. I cannot contain myself actually. I don't want to give out any spoilers, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm currently in the process of writing the first book. I have 75% of the first draft of the first book written, and I have the plot down for all the 3 books. Really excited to write. And I've written plenty of poems over the years, so I will probably be publishing all of my poems as a singular book. 2 musicals. My musical that I'm writing is about Macbeth by Shakespeare. It is not a direct retelling, it is more of a retelling from my point of view. How I see it, you know? I always tend to write about female main characters, and it is the case in this too. This is not about Lady Macbeth, who you would think is the primary female character. No, it's about Lady Macbeth's daughter, somebody who was not mentioned in Shakespeare's Macbeth, somebody who probably does not exist in real Scottish history. Lady Macbeth has a son named Leulac in actual Scottish history. She might have had daughters, but daughters are not accounted in history, primarily because properties, legal deeds, titles are really transferred from father to son, so daughters were just married off, and unless they were really important, they were not accounted. So, I like to believe that our main character was so important that her rivals erased her from history after her death. Like she was that important. That's the canon theory, if you will. Now, our main character is Lady Macbeth's daughter, Macbeth's stepdaughter. And we kind of see how she is the only one who can defeat Macbeth because she is the only one who was trained by Macbeth. We get interesting themes. We have themes of sibling rivalry actually because, as I told you, Lady Macbeth had a son and we have our main character who is the daughter, right? So sibling rivalry. Our main character, as I told you, is the only one who was trained by Macbeth. You might ask, why was the son, Leulac, not trained by Macbeth? Well, he did not have an ambition for war. Our main character is bloodthirsty. She is a war machine, if you will. Like Macbeth created her, like Macbeth raised her ever since she was 2 years old. Despite being his stepdaughter, he raised her since she was 2 years old. So he reared her in such a way that she became a war machine. Also, she just had an affinity for war. She had a love for war, an ambition to win, to rule. Not to rule, actually. That is another theme. Like, she had a knack for war, not for ruling. And yet, after getting the blessing of the patron goddess, that is when she starts to rule. Like, she learns that war is not everything. You need to be able to rule. You need to be able to take care of the people that you fight for. That's also one of the themes, actually. As I told, sibling rivalry, what I was telling you, sibling rivalry is that, and our main character is obviously very war-headed, if you will, but her brother, Leolac, is not war-headed. He is a lover of the arts. And he is pushed to the throne by nobles. Like, they think that a man would obviously be a better fit for the throne. That actually gets him killed. You might ask, why did you have to do that? Why did you have to kill the cutest brother on the planet? Because, believe me, Leolac is the cutest brother on the planet. Problem is that in actual Scottish history, Leolac died, and since I'm basing it on actual Scottish history, I need to make it happen exactly as it happened in actual Scottish history. Yeah. Don't worry, I am not letting a teenager main character become a ruler. No. By the time our main character takes the throne, she is, I think, 26 years old, so she is not a teenager. We see her childhood years though, like when she is 9-10 years old, we see her during that time period though. So it's really cool, like, you know, seeing a character that grow up, assume the throne. I'm so excited. What have I created till now? I have the entire plot down. I have created the entire plot. Have I created music? I have created 3 songs. The first 3 songs. I have lyrics, I have melody, I don't yet have music. Why don't I have music yet? Well, I'm learning to create music. And in the process of learning to create music, I created number 3, Greek mythology music. So I kind of want to make Greek mythology music to like give me an understanding of how to make music, and then I bring that how to make music knowledge into the actual Macbeth musical. I don't know how to create music. I am a full-time college student and I never had any professional musical schooling. What I am really good at is storytelling, and that is what I want to do through my books, through my music. I want to create music for the sake of storytelling. If you want more rants, please let me know. Please let me know the topic that you would like a rant on. Do you want me to rant about my book? Do you want me to rant about my musical? Because I will give you spoilers if you want spoilers. I love spoilers and I adore spoilers because spoilers get me like excited and hyped up for a story. I know some people don't like spoilers, but it's okay. Just let me know if you would like spoilers and I would be glad to give you spoilers. I would be glad to let you know about like some verses. I have the first 3 songs written, so if you want me to share the songs, I might. Please let me know and I will meet you next time with another rant. So, bye!